Everybody loves a good dancing avocado. Dancing, dancing avocado. Are you? I probably only heard like half of that. So sad. That's something crazy for y'all. Super crazy. So crazy. So crazy, it just might make sense. Or maybe not. By the way, thank you, Bearded Cryptic, for the one gifted membership to Alexander Fleener. F to the A's. Please no salad. Yeah, no. No, thank you. I'll do you one better. Maybe. Let's go. Bam. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't blow your eardrums out. Well, bam. And
I question what you're doing with gas. I'm not mad at this man's opinion. Whatever. I question what you're doing with gas money. So it's rich of you to have an opinion about charities and hospitals, whatever the fuck you're saying. I'm like, that's rich. Let's talk about the gas fees, but the gas tax. Okay. Maybe some people shouldn't have an opinion sometimes. I'm not mad.
Oh, Vitalik. Do better, ETH. Do better. Hilarious. It's a pirate. So here, I will give you the context. I don't know if a lot of you probably aren't into DeFi or meme tokens, but she is crapping all over Ethereum because Vitalik came after her without naming her, because she created a meme token that it's called Mother. So it's Iggy Azalea, if no one's curious. But yeah, she created a meme token, and Vitalik was not fond of this, like, whatsoever. And it was hilarious. There was an hour-long podcast she was on talking about her token, but then she mentions, she name-dropped him, which was hilarious. But this right here. If Mother breaks sustainable value creation, it'll be... Here we go. Let's see if we can get in here. It'll be the mother of the cycle's celebrity experimentation. I feel quite unhappy about this cycle's celebrity experimentation so far. Financialization as a means towards an end. I can respect if the end has worthy healthcare, open source software, art, etc. Financialization as a product. And then he goes on talking about Ashton Kutcher and Melina, their stoner cats, which never went anywhere. He goes, as a quick summary, have some kind of good public goods have some kind of fun mechanics to go along than just trading, like voting dowels, though he's not a fan of dowels. But he's saying that people should donate it all to charity or both, or something to the last 10 years rather than bubbling around for a few months. So yeah, he was being upset, and yeah, and then she came and said this: the gas fees, the gas tax, because we all know Ethereum's gas fees are too damn high, right? It was just absolutely hilarious. I found it. I got the biggest chuckle out of it. It was hilarious. I thought y'all would enjoy it. But yeah, it's great. But good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well and fantastic wherever you guys are. Good freaking morning. Bearded Cryptic, Sadie, coming in here. Automatic, Crypto Crags, a pirate. Good morning, fellas and ladies. Taines, what is up? What is up? Crypto Badell, Alexander Feliner, in with the gifted now. Crypto 4-pounder, no salads for me today. That was better than salad, but crazy. Absolutely crazy. ETH is filled with meme tokens. Yeah, that's not the point though. But yeah, she questioned him because she asked, where does the gas tax go? Which has always been a fundamental question. Where does the gas go? What does the gas get used for? Because it doesn't get burned. It's not a burn address. It's always been the... What? Couldn't hear Vitalik over my fan noise. ETH. Boo. Yeah, it's wild. I found it absolutely hilarious. Yeah, here was the wrong one. Question of the year. Where do the gas fees go? He's got gas fees. We have ass fees. It's too great. Yep. This should be a poster, because this is just too great. Even the side eye is like perfect. Perfect. Too freaking great. But also, guys, on a super serious note, Mining Disrupt is coming up, and it'll be here in just a few short weeks. If you would like to go, you can actually save 20% off using my link, which is down in the description below. Takes you over to the Eventbrite page, and it gives you an automatic 20% off. Now, this does, your tickets do vary, so do remember that. But happens on June 24th through the 26th, coming up here at the end of the month. I will be there. So if you will be there, please find me. Are you staying at the hotel? I am not. Me and Vega have an Airbnb. Actually. Sorry, me, Vega, and our wives. Our wives are coming along down to Miami this year. It is also like an early, a belated birthday present for my wife. Dragging her away from all of the children for a few days and let her just kind of do her and have a good old time while I am having a good old time. So that is the plan moving forward. But no, we're right down the street though. What do you think about Miss Alabama 2024? Have no idea. No clue. Got an email from BT Miners about Mining Disrupt ticket raffle. Nice. Yeah, I saw they're doing a ticket raffle. Google it. Okay. I will Google it when I'm not have my screen open. I don't trust you people. Just kidding. Let's see. Hello from the toilet. Well, happy grumpy morning. Grumpy grumpies. You guys are gonna melt. Yeah, it was pretty gross last year. I can only imagine it's gonna be pretty gross this year as well. Oh, that. Oh. Yeah, I didn't really read up on that. I saw the headline and I just tried to ignore it because it's good for her. But everyone's gonna crap on the idea. It is wild. People are wild. Yeah. We live in a clown world, guys. It's just kind of, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't no clowning here. But you can get 20% off your tickets right here at Mining Disrupt. We have some cool stuff coming up, and we'll be doing we have some interviews already scheduled. Super excited to get to see some people that I've actually worked with over the years, naming mainly Osprey. I've done a lot of work with them, and they will be at the event. So you will find me there because I will most likely be around that booth multiple times because I absolutely love the team, and well, I love FPGAs. So if I get to see FPGAs at the conference, then you know I'm gonna be there. We're gonna be flipping Locotex table. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Not really. But just kidding. That thing better be working. I highly doubt that hash blade will be working. It'll probably just be sitting on the table like they had their stuff last year. And they'll have some TV computer showing them hash rate and everything of a device that's not actually there. I don't know. They paid for the Elite sponsorship, so they better have hash blades working. Or I'm flipping tables. Just walking up and just flipping it. Trust me, it works. Trust me. Yeah, look at the hash rate on this TV monitor from a device that's not here on location. Hash is great, right? Don't even get me started. There better be a working one there, and I better get to take one home. But I'm not going to get to. So, flipping tables we must. It's only fair. It's only fair. Same conference, same briefcase, same fake prototype, yeah. These do be facts. Live in Jacksonville. Solar miner. And you live near our boy Vega. Vega lives near Jacksonville. He's actually driving down as well. Well, he's driving down from Jacksonville. I'm flying in from Oklahoma. Handcuff on briefcase. They better. That'd be great. Will they delay again to the due to the L9? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Speaking of L9s, the L9 has been given a price and a release date. On June 14th, the L9 will be live for their 16 gigahashes at 3,360 watts of 210 joules per terahash. $13,000 before coupons. $9,450 after coupons. Freaking outrageous. Bitmain has lost their mind. You should have a product to release before you spend all the money on marketing. I agree, Tains. I agree. It wasn't that big of a flex flying a bunch of YouTubers out there for a working testing prototype just for them to make them destroy it there on site, so that way they can't like re-engineer it. I don't know, man. Like, it didn't flatter me. I wasn't invited anyway, even though I did an interview with them. I was salty about it. It's okay, but just more of a joke, right? It didn't tickle my fancy that they invited all those people out there. Some of which whom I really do respect. Respect all of them, but yeah, woohoo! You invited people out there to show a prototype. That was BS. They didn't invite you to the group. It's okay. I would ask the tough questions. Probably. Tag me in. Oh, I know he does. He mentioned that. He mentioned that to me like before we had our interview. Not like specifically, but he mentioned the situation of YouTubers posting stuff on Twitter and causing a bad rap, which was Panda. But I didn't disagree with Panda's thing, which is probably why I didn't get the invitation. Most likely. Most likely because I didn't disagree. Oh, nice, Crypto Badell. Yeah, I saw your post in Discord that they are coming in, but you're like not going to be there. Hopefully they get that situated and sorted. Yeah, he's not a fan of Panda. He wasn't a fan of Panda crapping on the company while having all the data to back it up, right? His pool is off, Cedric, because it forked. And he didn't reset the pool back up, from what I understand. Heard that, TechMan. Heard that. So yeah, shipping in August. Start buying them on June 14th. That is just ridiculous. That's crazy. Right? I'm not... come on, guys. If you don't have a coupon, $13,000. $13,500. And imagine going through a reseller. You're probably going to pay like $15,000 or $16,000. That's ridiculous. And you still got to pay the duties. That's a duty. Whenever you ship this into the country. Like, that's wild. This thing should do well for a while. I agree, but the price point to like get it into the States is a little outrageous. You got 3 things you got to overcome: price, right? The plug, because not every home miner is going to want to deal with this, even though it's not a true 3-phase plug, because the red plug is actually capped off. You can see it here. Same thing with the S19. The S19K Pros, or S21s, sorry. It's not a true 3-phase plug. The actual 3-phase plug would have the red wouldn't be capped off. So it's not technically a 3-phase plug, but the standards, it will just less failure rates, but they're probably cutting down the cost of, instead of having 2 plugs, you only have 1 plug. I get it in a sense, but still. That, and these are running those crazy, stupid 4-pin fans, like the 4x4s, like the ones that are over each other, which I hate, because it's just one more thing that you have to like buy specifically. You can't just get random like out of the box fans. You got to buy specific fans, or cut the ends off and make your own ends. It gets the worst. Is it too hard to ask for an off and on button? It is, man. It is too hard to ask for an on-off button. I don't understand why they can't do it. It is literally stupid simple just to have an on and off button. But yeah, that's that. And those are the things that are coming. Market's not doing too bad though. Got a nice little rebound after the kitty roared and scared the whole market. It's so sad that like everybody was watching the roaring kitty live stream expecting the price just to like go crazy and bananas. All the people that are complaining about like the price not going up while he was streaming, they are in this for the wrong reason. They do not see the end game here. There's a reason. Everything's a reason. You got to read between the lines with the kitty. Like, it's not a straightforward game. It is so sad. And it's not even like, it's indirectly his fault, right? Everyone was just expecting him to do something. He'd been a fool to do something if like he had all the people watching him. There was almost 1 million people watching his stream. At one time there was 700,000 people watching his stream. 700,000 people. He's 750,000 people watching that stream. The chat was off the chart. Like, you couldn't even read it. It was just going, moving. Everyone. But everyone expected it just to like moonshot because he was streaming, and that was not the case. And everyone like lost their mind. He did say he removed the E-Trade logo. Yeah, he fired shots at E-Trade. That's what he did. Those are facts. And we talked about movies. If none of y'all remember what he I think it's 8% is the duties tax. Their crypto Badel. So 8%. And the Celtics. Gross. Freaking Celtics. Not a Celtics fan. It's okay. You can dislike me. yeah, if none of you have ever watched his previous streams, it shows, and it showed in the chat. It's that it wasn't always about trading. He talked about trading, but it was always just like a shooting the stuff, man. They were pretty laid back streams usually. Sometimes mass chaos ensued. But everyone's in it for the money. All they care about is number go up. Because a huge point was made, not yesterday, but even old Daddy Gary said it himself. That me and you, non-credited investors, when we're trading on Webull or E-Trade, we're not trading on the open market, like on like the main markets. Like we are buying and selling shares that financial institution had bought in at a very, very cheap price. We're not actually moving the price of the market. Like that does not actually come from us. That comes from the financial institutions who trade back and forth to each other. So it's wild, and it was wild like listening to that conversation and like re-listening to the conversation as like Gary says it with the lady like interviewing him, and she's just like in shock, just like, what did you just say kind of face. Like it was wild, and a lot of people don't understand that all of our buying and trading does not actually affect the price. It's not us that moves the price. I use the Binance charts too. Yeah, it's great. The Binance charts are amazing because you can have multiple charts. It's pretty great. It is pretty great. But yeah, they do not list a lot of coins, which is a bit of a bummer. You can do it on Dex Screener too. Dex Screener you can if you want to do like tokens and stuff, but yeah. I've been on the stock market exchange floor. It's wild and a chaotic experience. I bet, man. I bet. It's all rigged. It is rigged. Everything's rigged. Life is rigged. You winning all those lottery tickets is rigged. Right? So yeah, just food for thought. If you're buying GME to make money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Should you make money on the way? Theoretically, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I bought, not financial advice, I bought GameStop shares many years ago during the first craze. Made out on those. Put my original money back in. During that first rise we had a couple weeks ago, took my profit again. And I put back in. I usually stay within the $10 to $20 range is when I buy shares. And I just usually leave them. But I always hold a few. I don't always sell everything. But I do rinse and repeat. Which is every few years, right? It's been a couple years. Yep. But you do not sell the original bag. Because if we hold all the shares, it's game over for them. If they can't sell them, or if they can't buy them on the open market, they gotta buy them from us. And we're gonna charge crazy amounts. Not any kind of advice. At all. At all. That's crazy. Yeah, they had stock options. I had friends who had stock options as payment, like in their plan. It was a thing. If your company ever has stocks, usually you can get them for pretty cheap, depending upon the company. Yeah, could you imagine getting all of those stocks and selling them for hundreds when they were hundreds of dollars? I think aftermarket yesterday, I think it was a high was like 60 something bucks. But like I said, guys, this is not any kind of advice. Yeah. Had a high of $68. When I worked for HP, my bonus was all stock options spread over a 3-year period. That's smart as crap, dude. Kudos to you, sir. Kudos to you. I dislike that, Amazon's a pretty terrible company, but I've heard they offer a pretty good stock option. I've heard that for sure. Yeah, I've heard that they have a pretty good stock option for Amazon. Who's the other company? It was like an odd one. Like, it was one that you wouldn't think was actually like decent. It wasn't Dell. It was a computer manufacturer. Maybe it was Lenovo. I think Lenovo had a pretty good experience. What's up, Gundy? How are you doing, my dude? Did you fall asleep on stream last night? We wondered where you went. You just disappeared. Yeah, I missed the 2-day shipping from Amazon. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. They've gotten terrible about that. We actually had an issue last night with Amazon. I had a package that was supposed to be delivered at was going to be there by 7 o'clock. Had 4 stops left. And I was like, okay, cool. And then it tells me to make sure my animals are put up, which my animals are always put up except for my chickens. They kind of just do whatever they want in the yard. But then I got a message saying that it was going to be delayed until today at 8 a.m. And I was like, what? It had 4 stops left. What happened? Did the car break down or something? And then 20 minutes later, I saw headlights and I knew it wasn't my wife. And I was like, what? And then it was Amazon. I was like, what are y'all doing? Like I got 4 notifications of my thing was going to be here, wasn't going to be here, was going to be delayed till tomorrow, and then delivered. I was like, what are y'all doing over here? Oh my gosh. That was loud. I'm so sorry. It was just wild. Yeah, we have a major warehouse too. There's some things, those were the things that were delivered and ordered same day. It was trash bags freaking trash bags. That's literally what was the cause. It's because we buy our trash bags from Amazon. It's probably the cheapest you'll ever get. Like, quite literally. I think it's like $15, but you get 3 full rolls of trash bags. I don't remember the full count, but you go to like Walmart and you're only going to get these fruity options of like fruit scented bags, which cost twice as much as a normal bag, and they're thinner. Yeah, probably the best value is freaking trash bags. They don't fit the trash can just right, but that's fine. Being in Walmart, yeah. Well, man, small town living, you only get a couple options. You got the local grocery store. You got the local grocery store, which is okay, but overpriced, right? Because there's no other grocery store around, unless you're going to like Dollar General. Because there's really no other option. Or you drive 20 minutes into the next town, and go to Walmart, but things are still not as overly priced. They close at like 11, which is stupid. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, Dollar Generals are everywhere that horror and crime happen, actually. It's a common thing. But we live out in the middle of nowhere, so our Dollar Generals have grocery stores in them. It's wild. Yeah, their shipping is done. Is done through USPS now. They start to cut out FedEx and go to USPS to you. Yeah. They ended up closing. Nice. Nobody's open after 11 anymore, no. Nothing good happens after 11 anymore either. If anyone's up and around that late, it's hardly ever anything good. What is up, Oz Mining, dude? How are you doing, my dude? From the Down Under Dream Team. That's right, dude. How are you? Hopefully the kangaroos aren't treating you too bad. Tell them roos to stay away from your mining rigs. Good, man. Loving the channel content of late. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to expand a little bit into some of the content that I'm doing that still stays mining focused, but trying to bring in a little bit of extra content, because staying just mining focused for home mining, I think, is personally hurting my channel. When I feel that I have much more to offer than just mining, but I don't want to stray too far away from that, because that's why I was here. That's why I got into the crypto space, was because of mining. I work in the crypto space because of mining. So, granted, I can't share mining farms, especially some of the ones that I work for. But sometimes I can show a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying, man. Two weeks to disrupt. Good chill. Hey, I appreciate you, Oz. Yes, 2 weeks. Are y'all staying pretty close to disrupt, Gundy? Are you still mining alpha on FPGAs? Yes, I am. Retro Mike. Yes, I am. It's being converted into Bitcoin, but yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. My VU9P gets shipped out on Monday. I kind of dropped the ball on paying my invoice. I kind of messed up, fellas. Got a little rough there for a split second. That and don't send Cash App Bitcoin to a Phantom wallet because it'll mark it as a UTXO transaction and you will never be able to send any of that Bitcoin. Any of it. I had like, full disclosure, like $300-400. And the moment that it made it to my Phantom wallet on Taproot, it was like unable to send. It just kept airing out. And then it finally popped up thing. This is a UTXO transaction. We won't send those because of rare sats. And then you can import your Phantom wallet into a SafePal mobile wallet. They will intermingle, and because Phantom's now a multi-asset wallet, so now you have Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, and Bitcoin all on your Phantom wallet. Well, you need to import your phrase into another wallet that can handle all of those too. And if you put them into a SafePal wallet, you will get to see all of your assets, like all of them. It imported it perfectly. And there I was able to send out my Bitcoin and send it, but it did state that the whole transaction was a UTXO. Like the whole thing. The whole transaction. All the sats. Which I found odd enough as it is. I was like, there's no way that this whole thing is a sat. But I don't know. It didn't make sense. So if you can't send out Bitcoin out of your Phantom wallets or anything, import it into a wallet that will allow you to send UTXO transactions. I didn't care if it had rare sats in it or not. I needed all of my sats because I needed to pay that invoice. Hear that, Craig? Yeah, there's a guy in the FPGA Discord that's actually selling the VU9P boards that have already been reballed. They're at Osprey currently. They just need to be shipped out. I thought about it, but I just can't afford it, to be honest. I would have loved to buy the other two to fill it up, but I just can't. I just can't do it as much as I want to. So I will throw your name on the wall, Techman. 100%. Will do. Will do. You guys have any comments, questions, thoughts, concerns? Anything I can answer for you while we finish out these last 10 minutes here? Vega will not be live today, so we will push y'all over to Panda's stream, but Panda doesn't go live for about an hour or so. So, you'll have to wait a little bit. Don't forget stickers. Yes, I have stickers to put on the generator. I have my newer stickers to stick over my older sticker that I'm probably just going to stick next to it though, so that way I have multiple stickers there. But yeah. ordered the BC250 off PC SR a few weeks back. Whole hell of a lot of equipment plus noise for the money. Spec mining is a lot of the Kapow algos, but hoping some of the devs out there find an algo to unlock its potential. I wish I could do a 2-hour live stream. I wish. I wish. It's just me. I think the wife just got back. I think she's leaving here soon. So I got to deal with the children. And the new chicken coop is here. So I got to go deal with that. Because I built the first coop temporarily to house the chickens. But my father-in-law actually has a bed camper. One that slides into the pickup bed truck. And has a little leak in the roof, but that's okay. And that is now the new chicken coop. So the chickens have a trailer. The chicken trailer. The white trash chickens. That was rude. I shouldn't have said that. But call them the trashy chickens? I don't know. The slum dog chicken coop? The slum chicken coop? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. What are some names? What should we name it? I'll paint it on the side. What should we name it? Gotta go. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, Nick. Thank you for coming around and hanging out, man. WTT. I was able to use throttle stop on my Xenon NUC element blades and drop power consumption all the way down to like 65 watts mining barrels. Interesting. I wonder if that works on the BC250s. I mean, I'm still dual mining Warthog and Ironfish currently. And it's working. It works out pretty well. Richard's room. Welcome to Richard's Corner. Pimp Daddy Richard. Only works on Intel. Ryzen Master may work on the BC250. Do you need a graphical interface though for a Ryzen Master? I don't think Ryzen Master is CLI based. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, I use my BC250s to mine Warthog and Ironfish. Ironfish, I am mining Jupiter. Like the Jupiter exchange on Solana. So that's what I'm mining for on Unminable. Get paid in Jupiter. And make about 2 to 3 Jupe per day sometimes. You know, it fluctuates with the pricing. As it states, it's very volatile. It states in Unminable. But that's the point. Is that it's volatile. Just to be honest, it works out. And then at the end of the month, I sell about 75% of it that I mined over the month. I think last month I made like 69 Jupe, give or take. All pun intended. Jupe is like $1.16 or something like that right now. So, can do the math on that. Wasn't not like that bad of a return. A lot of the access points this weekend. Gonna spool it up. I actually just replaced my router because we were having issues with the network. And I think my router was having a heart attack, as well as the ISP has been doing work, even though they first told me they weren't doing work, and then when I called back because the internet was down for like a whole day and a half, they were like, oh yeah, we're doing work on the station where you get your internet from. We have been for the last week. So when I called 4 days ago and you told me you weren't doing work on the thing, it was your bad. So, but upon them doing work, we realized that my router was not having a good time. It was struggling, to say the least. I have fiber, but I was only getting like 70 megs up and down, which was terrible. And then, yeah. Thanks to Vega. Shout out to Vega, who was helping me, talking me through some of these things. Sometimes you just need other people to bounce things around. But yeah, spooled up the new router, and we're golden. We're well over 100. So we gained all of our speed back, and so far we haven't had any big drops. But also I think that they're probably done working on the thing for the weekend, so at least you would hope, right? So yeah, we'll see how this continues to go. This is for sure. But yeah, so any other comments, questions before we get out of here? So I got stuff that I gotta get this chicken coop set up and repositioned, and I gotta mow. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a hot day. It's gonna be gross. Hoping my mower works. I was working on it last week because it was having issues with the fuel. Kept cutting out. Didn't realize the fuel filter was super clogged. And fixed that. But now we'll see how it's running a week later. You should make grass pellets. I like putting in like a pellet thing. Have you seen the FEMA generators? Yeah, I have actually. You can, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty freaking interesting. Yeah, so we're gonna head over to Panda Stream. We can oh my gosh, of course it's gonna be super loud. And we can wait for him as we get ready for the rest of the day. Run your rigs off of that. That'd be pretty cool. FA. That's right, man. FA all the way. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your Saturday. I will see you tonight on DCA Adventure for Mining After Dark. So have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Enjoy it. When we head you over to Panda Stream, make sure you let him know where we're coming from. Tell him to hurry up and go live earlier. And you are all out freaking standing. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Thank you again for coming here and hanging out with me. Please be sure before you leave, hit the like button, subscribe button, that bell notification so you know when we go live here or post videos on the channel. We would greatly appreciate that. And don't forget, share this with somebody. And well, ETH gas sucks. Peace.